morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1, my juicy little lads. Thank you, little lads. Oh, come on, shine Brad. Okay, yeah, the shining Brad. They're still all flipping tangled at the moment, my delicious little babies. Anyway, I'm not worried about it. I've just put them round my neck. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, the time is nearly 12:15 in the afternoon in our old England, my delicious little babies. Okay, we've got a very wet day. Okay, so the sky is grey. There's no blue sky. There's no clouds. It's just grey and raining. Okay, my delicious little babies, and it's very chilly as well. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, so that's the weather forecast. Now then, my delicious little babies, so what have I got here? So, yeah, I was bought these beautiful incense sticks, my delicious little babies. Can you see them? Yes? Okay, my delicious little babies, I'm just going to read it out to you. So, they're called Calm Vida. Okay, my delicious little babies. So it says, "Dear incense lover, I am Calm Vida. Incense eager to please your sense. The flowers that touched Lord's feet. Their sacredness is within me, the oil that captures plant essence. Their aroma is within me. Calm is within me. May peace be within you." Okay, my delicious little babies. There we are. Oh gosh, I was stumbling there. Now, what it is about these, you're probably wondering, you know, what am I going to talk about here, my delicious little babies? Well, I'm now going to explain, okay? Right, okay, because, I mean, please do not get me wrong, they're absolutely beautiful. The smells are delightful, so I was very super duper happy when I received this gift, okay? But what it is that I need to explain to you, okay, is that I'm going to read it out to you, okay, my delicious little babies? It's just down here. Can you see? There, okay, my delicious little babies. Right, instead of using charcoal, which contains toxic sulfur, apparently, my delicious little babies, okay, we upcycle and use sacred flowers offered to temple, what's that say? Hold on. Oh, I don't know. To make Calm Vida incense. Okay, my delicious little babies. So, did you please hear what I just said there? Now, when you use charcoal, okay, and when you're burning incense, anybody knows that when you're burning incense, okay, especially if you get like the original Indian, you know, the Indian incense, okay, then ones will know that when it's burning, it sort of breaks off, okay, my delicious little babies. But with this one, it doesn't seem to break off as much, and something else that happens, it bends. So it bends, my delicious little babies, okay? Which, to be honest with you, I mean, for some of you, my delicious little babies, you may have seen this before, but for myself, I haven't, because these are a different type of incense. Okay, my delicious little babies, so I've never seen that before where they bend. Usually they, you know, they just break off, okay? But that's the original, you know, the charcoal and everything. Now, considering charcoal is supposed to be toxic, my delicious little babies, well, okay. So how come is it then that China is knocking up these for the coal, my delicious little babies? Do you follow me what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies, okay? And of course, you know, they shut down our coal mines, my delicious little babies in old England. Do you see what I mean, okay? So it's very clear to myself. I mean, they do smell beautiful, they really do, okay? And I very much love sandalwood because it's good to bring in spirit. Do you see what I mean, okay? So it opens your, let's just say it opens your noddle more, it opens your mind more. Do you see what I mean, okay? It's just the smell, there's something to do with the smell, okay? But these are beautiful, and you get a number of packs, so you get 5 packs. So I've been using one at the moment. See this one here. What one's this one? Oh, 1980s. This one's 1980s, my delicious little babies. Okay, my delicious little babies. What else do we have? Got fresh lavender. Okay, my delicious little babies. What's the other ones? Because the other one is the sandalwood, which I've got in my kitchen. Oh, 1960s, my delicious little babies, look. 1960s. Okay, my delicious little babies. And what's the other one? Let's get the other one out. Where's that one? Oh, there we go. Indian sandalwood. Okay, my delicious little babies. Okay. So, there we are. Charcoal-free incense made from temple flowers. Handcrafted. Okay, my delicious little babies. So, what's the one that I've got? I think I've got a similar one that I've been burning, you know, because you get so many in a pack, my delicious little babies, okay? They are very beautiful. I mean, I was so delighted. I love anything like this. Candles, incense sticks. I love anything like this. Do you see what I mean? I'm well in my element. You know what I mean? And like occasionally, you know, somebody will buy me a crystal, you know, if they're passing like a crystal shop or something, you know what I mean? And anything like that, I just love. But I just wanted to leave that with you, my delicious little babies. So why are they changing? Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, okay. And why would it be bending the way it does? Just a question. That's all I'm asking, my delicious little babies, okay? Anyway, so yeah. So what have we been seeing? Okay. You see, I always say, I want to say this. I always say that if anybody say, you know, like loves Russia or anywhere like that now then, well, maybe they should really stick, like go out with somebody who comes from there, like Russia, Slovakia, you know, I don't know, Bulgaria, Romania, you know, somewhere like that now then, do you know what I mean? The worst thing in the world, you know, would be, you know, say if you went out with somebody and all that they did was spy on you. I mean, that's not living, is it, my delicious little babies, if you've been spied on constantly? Do you know what I mean? If somebody's going to be watching, there we are, your every movements. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? I mean, that's not very healthy, is it? It's a bit like sleeping with the enemy, isn't it, my delicious little babies? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, so I just thought I'd mention it. Now then, so I was out yesterday, I popped out, okay, my delicious little babies, and okay, there's 3 I just want to mention. China, Paris, Colombia. And while I was out, my delicious little babies, I noticed that there were rather a lot who were buying spuds for some strange reason, my delicious little babies. You know, the ones with nicotine in it, you know, but we do not get a health warning with that, my delicious little babies, okay? But these were not just, you know, customers buying spuds, okay? They were looking directly at myself, my delicious little babies, okay? And also the colour purple, my delicious little babies, okay? And yeah, chocolate, isn't it, my delicious little babies? Chocolate, isn't it? Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, the other day as well, because I made myself some you know, her made sweet chili Chinese, you know, Chinese sweet chili, my delicious little babies, okay? I was showing where I left it to cool down, sorry, okay? And then what I then did was put the container lid on. And when I put it on, it looked to myself like a map. And then you got two other little bits. For myself, there we are. It was very clear, there we are, very clear to see. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? So it just absolutely amazes me. It really, really does, you know, my delicious little babies. You know how many, they do not pay that close attention. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. They just do not. Absolutely amazing. Do you know what I mean? But of course, you know, if there's something, you know, bad happening in the world and everything, you know, well, all ears are listening, do you see what I mean? And all eyes are watching, do you see what I mean, okay? But sometimes ones just cannot see, there we are, what is very clearly in front of them. My delicious little babies, do you see what I mean? Okay? Anyway, so where do I begin? Where do I begin? Right. Yeah. I mean, I've been listening to a number of banging videos, and I will say, there we are, they're banging. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? It's just that I like, and with anybody not in that way, okay? I happen to like, you know, uploaders who are straightforward, you know what I mean? Not devious little effers now. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But we see, there we are, a lot of them. And we're seeing it, there we are, more and more and more. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And you're seeing where ones who were once, you know, friends, best friends forever, where they seem to be, there we are now, turning on each other, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? Because you see, there we are, one's true colours now. And you see where some, shall we say, are, you know, they're working with our enemy, my delicious little babies. There we are. Do you see what I mean? Okay, and you got others, there we are, who are trying to help us out here, globally. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? It's just, I find it very fascinating to watch, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean, okay? Oh, I noticed that Putin, I noticed, yeah, he was advertising the, what is it, the cancer. Yeah. The same one that we see in the comments. You know, I'm not saying, I've never said anyway, he's one of the, well, he is actually one of the few leaders who actually does talk ding, ding, dong, dong, common sense. However, we must also remember his journey. And he too, there we are, is working with the enemy, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I'm saying, okay? Then, of course, you got Trouble Trump. Yeah, you see, what my thoughts are here with Trouble Trump is that, yeah, I mean, you know, he's a proper man there now. He's got the gift of the gab, and like I've said before, you know, I mean, you know, he can be rather amusing, my delicious little babies, with the things now that he comes out with. However, I'm never going to forgive, and I'm never going to forget, because I happen to know too many, my delicious little babies, okay, who have suffered to do with China and to do with Trouble Trump. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? So now, and of course it's now in our birth races, and to be quite honest with you, there are quite a large, there we are, number of uploaders now then, okay, who are, I would say, a little bit baffled, my delicious little babies. And why are they baffled? I'll explain why they're baffled. Because these uploaders now, you know, for some of them, they already know what the crack is. Do you see what I mean, okay? But for others, no. So it's like, oh yes, everything's going to be wonderful, everything's going to be wonderful. But some of the things now that are happening at a speed, there we are, mad, delicious little babies, right? They're finding it very difficult to father out. Do you see what I mean, okay? Some seem to be stumbling, there we are, seem to be stumbling, mad, delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean, okay? Because they cannot understand. Do you see? But of course, for others of us, there we are, who already could see, there we are, what the crack is here. Do you see what I'm saying, yes? At the end of the day, this is not looking good, my delicious little babies, especially when Trouble Trump is stood there next to a man, you know, who's happens to have an island. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, yes? And, you know, coming out with all of this, you know, what they're going to be wanting to do. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? So this is not looking very healthy, my delicious little babies, okay? And of course, let's rewind our noddles back, my delicious little babies, to that pinky dinky fingers, fat fingers with the red face, eating too much red meat now, isn't it? And drinking his whiskey. The ones who some call a king. He'll never be a king to myself, my delicious little babies. Never in a million years. But he was already done talking about the cancer. You know. And of course, other uploaders, there we are. Bless them. Do you know what I mean? They already know this as well, my delicious little babies. Do you say? So do you see how this rocks and rolls, my delicious little babies? You know, they're all, let's just say, cozying up to each other, isn't it? What do you call it? It's not in literal terms, you know what I mean? It's a figure of speech, you know, like pillow talk, you know what I mean? My delicious little babies, okay? So they're all, there we are, in it, together. And you have the putrid Chinese, China. What's his name? Xi bloody Ping, whatever his name is. Yeah? With how he's treated his population. My delicious little babies, okay? But of course they want it for all of us as well, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean, okay? You know, where you cannot speak out of turn. You cannot say the wrong thing now. We're meant to keep our trap shut. Do you see what I mean, okay? But they can all do as what they damn well please, isn't it? So when you look at the leaders, no matter what country, my delicious little babies, right? They're so certain, see, I'm stumbling here. They're certainly not there for the good of their populations, my delicious little babies. And I'd be done keep saying this. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes? So this is where ones, I just feel now, need to wake the effing hell up. And that's not being nasty or disrespectful. They're wanting to bring all of these things now then in, there we are, at a super duper speed. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? And it's not very pretty. And I even noticed when Trouble Trump, when he turned around and he was talking about, what was it? You know, to bring in all this, you know, this digital business. Do you know what I mean? You know, usually you would have like everybody like clap, 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 clap. But I noticed, if you listen very carefully, you know, if you happen to watch it, my delicious little babies, okay, please and thank you, that, no, I noticed that there seemed to be, it wasn't this roaring, do you know what I mean? Like, no. I mean, you had some, you know what I mean, who clearly do no research. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? Well, I call them effing Egypts. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? Of course, this is what's got us in the damn effing mess. Do you say? Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? So, what's my point? And this is nothing personal to all the American, you know, to the Americans. See, I'm stumbling on this again. Or the China, do you know what I mean? But we have to look at the level, there we are, of effing brainwashing now, isn't it? That's why the ones who are all verted, there we are called, which they are, by many different uploaders, my delicious babies, Trump tards. Because that's what they are. My delicious little babies, do you see what I mean, okay? Like I said, they clap for their own enslavement now, isn't it? Have you ever heard anything so bonkers, crackers and crazy in your own laugh, my delicious little babies? Because it is bonkers. You know, to be shoved into a flipping 15-minute city, not being able to do anything, to be regularly injected. Do you see what I mean, okay? And one's a flipping damn well clapping for that. Effing Egypt, man. Effing Egypt, okay? So, let's give you these videos, my delicious little babies, okay? So, I wrote one out. That was the 25th, actually, so I have to put that to the 26th. Okay, this is our, you know, not in that way, like I said, our lovely The David Nat Show. Okay, my delicious little babies, the search engine of your choice. The space, David space Nat, like nights in white satin, and then space show, and then space bar, bit shoot, and then you should have reached your destination. Now then, he's up to 33.5 thousand subscribers, my delicious little babies, and the video should read gold, crypto, and chaos. Trump's impact on economy, AI, and global conflicts. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? So I'll just repeat that once again, shall I? Gold, crypto, and chaos. Trump's impact on economy, AI, and global conflicts, my delicious little babies, okay? So this video is, I think, just a couple of minutes off an hour. Okay, my delicious little babies, and it is only been uploaded. It was yesterday. Okay, my delicious little babies. Very interesting. And David is talking to his guest called Gerald. And Gerald has not been on, InfoWars. Apparently he used to go on there regularly, but he hasn't been called to go there, apparently, since October, my delicious little babies. And of course he explains the reason why, you know, because he's not going along. There we are with certain things now. Do you see what I mean? Okay, there we are. So I did listen to the video. It's very interesting video, very interesting to listen to, my delicious little babies, okay? But look at that. So if something is not suiting somebody else, I mean, why would he lie about that? He's got no reason to, has he? My delicious little babies, do you see what I mean? It's just like, he's another uploader who I like I said, not in that way, Stu Peters, okay? You have to know how to take him. Do you see what I mean? There we are. Do you see what I mean, okay? But he's another one, you know, not very happy with draw a line down the centre. He's another one, not very happy. Do you see what I mean, okay? So, could it be that one's, there we are, a scene? Do you see what I see? Do you hear what I hear? Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? So you can really see what's going on now, okay? And like I said, it's fascinating to watch, my delicious little babies. There we are, very fascinating. Do you see what I mean, okay? And I'm sure it's going to get even more interesting, my delicious little babies. Anyway, so that's the first video. Thank you, David and Gerald, okay? Now then, the next one, my delicious little babies, okay? A very interesting video, like I said, okay? Well worth a listen, okay? The next one is on our lovely, not in that way, our lovely davidark.com. Okay, my delicious little babies, search engine of your choice. And the video should read EP as in episode 15. This is contempt of the highest order. Okay, my delicious little babies. And of course, it was dated there, 24th of January 2025. Okay, my delicious little babies. That's another banging video. You see, I will advertise, there we are, ones, there we are, who I can listen to all day, and who talk ding ding dong dong, there we are, common sense. Do you see what I mean? They're not bullshatters. Do you see what I mean? Okay, the one thing I cannot abide is flipping bullshatters, or ones who are following something now. No, cannot stand. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Okay, because you know what we're going through and everything, it's very serious. Okay, my delicious little babies, very serious indeed, with everything that's taking place and has took place, my delicious little babies, okay? And of course, they're wanting it to continue to keep taking place. Do you see what I mean? Another very interesting video, my delicious little babies. I think it must be about 40 minutes long, I'm sure. Okay, my delicious little babies, but very interesting to listen to. So, thank you. And that is Jamie. Bless, you know, our dear David Ark's dear little son Jamie, okay, and Richard, okay, my delicious little baby's their dear little friend, okay, so thank you Jamie and Richard, okay, and our lovely David, okay, and of course our lovely Gareth, you know, but not in that way, okay, you know, his dear sons, yes. So that's another very interesting video to listen to, my delicious little babies. Now I've got the final two. So we've got the next one, my delicious little babies, okay? And this one is Stu Peters, the search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies. So it's Stew, as in, you know, you cook a stew, STEW, space, Peters. And then space bar, BitChute. So then you should have reached your destination. Now then, he's up to 14.3 thousand subscribers, my delicious little babies, okay? And the video should read, I think this was uploaded a matter of hours ago, probably about 17 hours ago, my delicious little babies. The cure, okay, for, okay, COVID, okay, my delicious little babies. Side effects. Very interesting, my delicious little babies, okay? And they also talk about the bird flu virus, okay, my delicious little babies, okay? And I'm just going to leave it there, really, okay? Now, this video is 30 odd minutes long, my delicious little babies, okay? So, Stu Peters, bless him, is talking to Dr. Brian Ardis, okay, my delicious little babies, okay? And, yeah, and he's talking about, you know, this cure. I'm not going to say it. You need to listen to the video, my delicious little babies, okay? I was tempted to say, but no, you'd be better off just listening to the video, my delicious little babies, because we all know what old YouTube's like. Do you see what I mean, okay? You know, because if you say something that's going to help mankind, well, they're not a liking. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But of course, you know, if you say something that's going to harm mankind, you know, will you be plastered everywhere, all over YouTube? Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? So that's how backwards it is, my delicious little babies, anyway. So, yeah, so what he's talking about, and that's what was going through my noddle. Anyway, I was talking about snakes anyway, a long time. There we are. You know, anybody who's been kind enough to listen to my videos will know this. And, but usually you have a cure, my delicious little babies. You know, like say if somebody gets bitten by a snake, you know, like a snake bite, okay? In a lot of cases, there is a cure. Okay, but of course you have got your very venomous snakes, okay, where you really just do not stand much of a chance, okay, my delicious little babies, if you follow me, okay? So what my thoughts was, well, I mean, surely they've got to know, do you understand what I mean, what the cure is? Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, you know, okay? But anyway, so Dr. Brian Ardis, okay, my delicious little babies, he explains, and then there is this, it's like a little bottle like that, okay? But you need to take a listen to the video, okay, because this will help if anybody, very sadly, is shedding, you know, from the, okay, my delicious little babies. And like I said, I will always say my heart goes out to, you know, the millions, very sadly, who's taken something, okay, my delicious babies. However, my heart does not go out to the effers who pushed it now, I wish them all well. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? And I feel no way for what I've just said. I have no mercy whatsoever for those. Okay, my delicious little babies. They get, there we are, what the duck give them. And good riddance to bad shat. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? The whole lot's flipping infuriated me. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, finally, so yeah, another banging video to listen to, my delicious little babies, okay? And this doctor does a lot of, there we are, research. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? Now, finally, we've got, so I'm going to advertise this man again as well, bless, okay? But like I said, we know, but not in that way, not in that way. Eyes, search engine of your choice, my delicious babies. It's all the words together, as, is, watching, but it doesn't have a G on the end. It's just as is watching, okay? Then space bar. BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination. This is a final video that I'm advertising today, my little lovelies. And he's now up to 20. Oh, he's still at 20.1. You see, they're not moving up. The numbers are not moving up on BitChute as nowhere near as quickly. Do you see what I mean? Okay. Mind you, to be honest with you, I've been talking to many, and to tell you the truth, they haven't really. They do not know of BitChute. My delicious little babies, they just do not. So I've been telling others anyway. My delicious little babies can. But look at that. You know what I mean? How ones do not even know. I mean, that's a terrible shame. Do you see what I mean? Okay. But I would really like to see all the numbers go up. Do you see what I mean? Okay. But something as well is happening with BitChute lately. So I don't know what's happening with it. But what appears to be the problem is when you're listening to a video, my delicious little babies, it keeps going a circle, circle, circle. It was doing that on old YouTube as well, my delicious little babies, long time. But it's doing it on BitChute. So, say for example, if you've got a video, some videos are all right, but others are not. It's like it just keeps stopping all of the time, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? And just circling. So a video that should be, what, like 30 odd minutes long to listen to ends up sort of, in many cases, adding an extra 15, 20 minutes onto that. Do you know what I mean? Just to get from the start to the end of the video. So I'm not sure what's happening here, my delicious little babies, but there's definitely something going on here. But it's happening on certain videos, my delicious little babies. And yesterday was terrible because I had, 80 odd % charge in my Dog and Burn. And when I was listening to certain videos now, there was 3 different videos that I was listening to. And each time then it would go boom, like that. And then showing me that my battery had just drained right down. So then I had to put it back on charge, okay, my delicious little babies. And it was happening all yesterday morning, my delicious little babies. It didn't matter what video I listened to. It was just conked out. And then it took me ages to switch my Dog and Burn back on again. So I had to put it on the charger. Do you know what I mean? So I was having issues yesterday with it. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little baby? So I'm not too sure what was going on there. But not only that, but what was it? A couple of days ago, I woke up the early hours of the morning to this really sweet smell. It was like a really sweet, scenty perfume, my delicious little babies. And I had this waft. It was just coming in front of me. And then not long after that, I then had this, it was right up my nostrils, a smell of aftershave. So to myself, I feel that was, there we are, spirit passing through, my delicious little babies, okay? But it was a lady's perfume and it was a gentleman's aftershave, my delicious little babies, rather strong actually. And with the perfume was very sweet. Yeah, but it's sort of like they come one after the other. So there could have been a couple, and maybe they passed away, and then they come to see me. Do you know what I mean? If you know what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies. But it was really odd. I couldn't really, I know I smelt the scents before, but I cannot place what they're called. Do you see what I mean? So I'm probably, going to hear something. It could probably be somebody who's just recently, oh, God bless them, recently passed. Okay? you know, I would have said to that. Okay, my delicious little babies, but very strange anyway. Well, it's not strange for myself because I'm used to this, you know what I mean? If I hear about somebody afterwards, I've already usually got the smell first. Do you see what I mean? My delicious little babies anyway. Oh, but God bless them. Whoever you are, my little lovelies. Oh, anyway. And so, yeah. So this is Eyes is Watching. Let me get back to the matter in hand. The video that you want, it's just been recently uploaded. It's just a matter of hours ago. My delicious little babies. Okay, you must please listen to this. He's banging. Not in that way, not in that way. He's banging. This one is. He's what I call, he's a, well, anyone who I advertise is an excellent uploader. Do you understand what I mean? But the point I'm making, what's the point I'm making? Some are just banging at doing the videos, there we are, doing the research and delivering it. There we are. Do you know what I mean? They're just banging at it. Do you know what I'm saying? Yes. Very good at, there we are, at explaining things now. Do you see what I mean? Okay. Very clear as a flipping bell. Do you see what I mean? Okay. So ours is watching hashtag 17 okay, 0. Trump's AI, Stargate, yes, been hearing all about that, my delicious little babies. Warp speed 2.0, 2.0, smart walls, and 15-minute cities. Okay, my delicious little babies, so I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? So it's ours is watching, hashtag 170, Trump's AI, Stargate, warp speed 2.0, 2.0, smart walls, and 15-minute cities, my delicious little babies, okay? So now I'm going to close my books. We've got to go backwards. We must always remember to go backwards, okay? Must not forget about anything now, okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, so what ours is watching does is he shows different clips from other videos, my delicious little babies, okay? And he's banging at how he just delivers it, okay? Now, he doesn't have, from what he's been saying on his different videos, he doesn't, and I'm subscribed to him, and I'm subscribed to Stu Peters, and I'm subscribed to David Icke, all on BitChute, and I'm subscribed to UK column, sorry, our lovely, not in that way, our lovely UK column. I'm also subscribed to, there we are, the Duran, the Duran, okay, that's geopolitical, okay? So I'm only, you know, and, you know, Truth Nation, Mag Bitter Truth, I'm also subscribed to him. That's all on BitChute, my delicious little babies, okay? So yes, so what's my point? Ours is watching, he shows all the different clips, okay? There we are. And what he does, he calls it damn well out, okay? The same as our lovely David Icke and our lovely Mag Bitter Truth, not in that way, you know, and our lovely Stu Peters, okay? Calls it, there we are, calls it out. Do you see what I mean, okay, for what it is? Do you see, okay? And of course, our lovely David Icke's, bless him, his dear little sons and their dear little friend. You know, they all just, there we are, call it out for what it damn well is, okay? So the fact of the matter is, his video, is it just over an hour? That's what I wanted to say. He, according to what he says on his videos, okay, I've got no reason to disbelieve at all. He doesn't have all of these big sponsors and everything, okay, my delicious little babies, okay, so he's not asking for a lot, you know, just to, you know, if somebody wanted to, you know, subscribe to his channels and everything, and he explains it at the end anyway, my delicious little babies, but well worth, there we are, a listen to all these videos, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean, okay? But yeah, as he's watching, he's damn flipping excellent, there we are, at what he does as an uploader. Believe me on that one. Do you see what I mean, okay? And yeah, he shows you, the clips of the videos, there we are, and he shows you everything, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean, okay? Banging videos to listen to, okay? And I hope that you get, you know, much information from it, okay, my delicious little babies. So I'm going to be over and out. So whether it's morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world, have a super duper delicious time. You only get one life, my little honey bunnies. Yes, I'm still being sparred on my delicious little babies, so there's no change there, okay? They're not dropping really things on the ground anymore, so you know what I mean? So we've passed that stage now, okay? My delicious little babies, okay? But they're still spying on me. Do you see what I mean, okay? Well, you know, if whoever's paying them to do this, ka-ching, ka-ching, ching, you know what I mean? And of course, you know, they've got nothing better to do than to be watching what I'm doing, my delicious little babies. Well, you know, just leave them to it. I cannot be bothered anywhere today, you know what I mean? I'm going to do me cod in, you know, Milan cod in, you know, where they've ruined the fishing trade in Old England, my delicious little babies, long time, do you see what I mean, okay? And others seem to have more of a say than our Old England. Peas me damn well off, man. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm going to be doing me in panko breadcrumbs shortly, my delicious little babies. So, oh, and I'm making butter today, my delicious little babies. I'm making butter, okay? So there are a few little neighbours, you know, who are going to have a bit of my butter, okay, my delicious little babies, okay? It looks easy enough to do anyway. I've got plenty of cream in anyway, and I'll just slightly salt it. Okay, my delicious little babies. So anyway, so that's that really, because we need cream, don't we, my delicious little babies? You know, imagine how many spread their butter on their toast or on their sandwiches or on their baguettes. Do you know what I mean? Or put it in sauces. Do you know what I mean? Like cheese sauce, my delicious little babies, do you see what I mean? But of course, you know, others, they want us not to have any of this, my delicious little babies. You know, anything that's healthy for us. They do not want us to have that, my delicious little babies. No, 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 no. They're not a liking. They would rather, you know, it was over in Davos, you know, where they had these, what they called energy bars or something, you know, and what are they, crushed up mealworms, yeah? Giving them out by the hundreds, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? Our bodies are not designed to be eating insects, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? But this is clearly not how certain others seem to see things now. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? It's just a case of looking closer at packaging and everything, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? Okay, because they sneak it in now. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, and then they put these long names. You know what I mean? Then you got to go and look it up to find out what the flipping hell it is. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Anyway, so yeah, have a super duper delicious time, okay? You only get one life, like I just said, okay? And sending peace, love, harmony and bright blessings to each and every one of you. And may your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families all be fully protected. So much love to you, my delicious little babies, okay? I've still got a flipping one fence down, my delicious little babies, okay, but it's got to be repaired. Well, it's not going to be repaired, they've just got to flipping, that doesn't mean no, they've just got to flipping bang a new one in, do you know what I mean, my delicious babies. But look at that, 9 years of me being here, and that's never ever happened before, my delicious little babies. Anyway, so you just take care, and thank you to anybody who even looks at my videos, views my videos, you know, gets, you know, what I regard as important information, and it helps you. Do you see what I mean? And thank you for any likes, okay? And how I love you also, okay? So until my next video, take care. Much love. Many blessings. Goodbye.